What are you doing? You give us a rest. What are you going to do? I don't have to put up with this. Look, you either came out as really get out of the way. We're having a peaceful protest, and I'm going to stand here anymore. Get up! No! 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 Surprise!
로베스피에르는 제레맹에게로의 마지막 연결고리입니다. 그의 신임을 추락시켜 그를 취약하게 만들면 그랜드 마스터로 이끌어낼 수 있을지도 모릅니다.
What's all this?
Robespierre. He's declared today a festival of the Supreme Being. A paean to the virtue of the nation and the citizens' duty toward it.
Why does that sound familiar?
As far as Templar doctrine goes, it's a loose interpretation.
We'll never get close to him in the middle of all this. We best retire and wait for a better opportunity.
Still thinking like an assassin. This time, I have the plan.
Oh? And what would that be?
Think like a Templar.
Amazing! Thought we were supposed to be rationalists now. What's he thinking?
Vive Robespierre!
It's lovely.
Bravo! The Supreme Being ain't cold for Robespierre. I'll eat my hat.
Ridiculous pomp and circumstance.
What now?
Robespierre is unassailable. He's got half the guard out in force. We'll never get within 10 yards of him.
Just what I said.
But he's not as popular as he was. The Purgers, the Supreme Being cult. If we can discredit him, he's finished.
Massive public spectacle is the perfect venue.
Exactly. Paint him as a dangerous lunatic and his power will evaporate like snow in April. But we'll need some convincing evidence.
I have an idea where to start. You coming?
Meet me after. I have my own arrangements to make.
He sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race. Suspend its heroic efforts in order to raise its thoughts and vows to the great being who gave it the mission to undertake these efforts and the strength to execute them. Did not his immortal hand, by engraving in the hearts of men the code of justice and equality, right there the death sentence of tyrants? Did not his voice at the very beginning of time decree the Republic, making liberty, good faith, and justice the order of the day for all centuries and for all people? He did not create kings to devour the human species. Neither did he create priests to harness us like brute beasts to the carriages of kings. Give the world the example of faith, pride, perfidy, avarice, debauchery, and falsehood to the world. He created the universe to celebrate his power. He created men to help and to love one another, and to attain happiness through the path of virtue. The author of nature links all mortals together in an immense chain of love. empires they have sullied, and to restore the justice they have banished from it. Liberty and virtue issue together from the breast of the Supreme Being. One cannot reside among men without zeal. Generous people, do you want to triumph over all your enemies? Practice justice and render to the Supreme Being the only form of worship worthy of him. People, let us surrender ourselves today under his auspices to the just ecstasy of pure joy. Tomorrow we shall again combat vices and tyranny. We shall give the world an example of republican virtue. That shall honor the Supreme Being more. The happy day which the French people consecrate to the Supreme Being has finally arrived. At this moment, he sees an entire nation at war with all the oppressors of the human race.
Let's see. Incriminating evidence. Incriminating evidence.
Monsieur, as you have been the savior of the Republic, I beg you now to be my brother's savior as well. Even now he languishes in prison, arrested by patriots more zealous in their heroism than careful in their methods. No warrant for André's arrest was ever issued, and yet he remains imprisoned in Saint-Lazare under suspicion. I pray you do not recall my brother's writings in the Journal de Paris, coming as they did from an intemperate poet's heart. Rather, I beg you, if my own humble skills have been even the smallest of aid to our glorious revolution, spare my brother. In his writings, I see the burgeoning of France's greatest poet, a light that will shine for all time. Yours, in patriotism, Marie-Joseph Chenier.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Publiciste de la Révolution française. The day after Marat died.
공안위원회가 문제인가? 그 지도층이 문제인가? 공안위원회의 위원들은 대부분 너무나 태만하다. 하루에 한 번, 2시간씩 위원회에 참석하지만 일이 어떻게 돌아가는지 전혀 모르겠다. 주어진 일이 있는데도 그것을 알지 못하고 완료해야 한다는 의지도 없다. 하지만 그 지도층 역시 자신들 임무를 그토록 수치스럽게 수행하는 것을 볼 때 여지없이 범죄자들 뿐이다. 지도층 중 한 명, 산악당이 어리석게도 재임명했으며 필자가 프랑스 최고의 위험한 적으로 꼽는 이는 바로 바레르이다. 상트푸아가 의지할 수 있는 헌법 제정회의 위원이라고 왕에게 명시했던 바로 그 바레르 말이다. 바레르는 우리의 승리가 확실해질 때까지 양다리를 거쳤다고 필자는 개인적으로 확신한다. 바레르야말로 모든 강력한 조치를 무산시키고 우리 모두를 무력하게 만들며 입을 다물게 만들어버린 자라고 확신한다. 바레르가 내 말에 반박하고 싶다면 기꺼이 받아들이겠다. 부디 자신이 왕정주의자가 아님을 확인해주기 바란다.
Hardly the sort of thing to topple a tyrant with. Looks like a diary.
At exactly 5 in the morning, a general recall shall be sounded in Paris. This call shall invite every citizen, men and women alike, to immediately adorn their houses with the beloved colors of liberty, either by rehanging their flags or by embellishing their houses with garlands of flowers and greenery.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful. A letter.
Monsieur Robespierre, take care that you do not allow your personal ambitions to come before the great work. That which we do not for our own glory, but to remake the world into Malay's image. Germain.
Interesting, but not particularly helpful. Merlin, Tallien, Bourdon. These are all deputies of the National Convention. Lists of political figures written in the hand of a man fond of sending his rivals to the guillotine. Yes, these should do nicely.
We shall give the world an example of Republican virtue. That shall our supreme being form.
Hey, what was that?
List of names. 50 or so deputies of the National Convention, all written in Robespierre's hand and all opposed to him.
I imagine those good gentlemen would be quite interested to know they're on that list. First, Monsieur Robespierre brought his own refreshments. Strike the guards, I have an idea.
Distract the guards. Right.
Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poison of atheism. They can no longer tear the world from... Yes. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism. They can no more tear the world from it. Armed in turn with the daggers of fanaticism and the poisons of atheism.
Saluted for Monsieur Robespierre.
People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. That would be nice. They can no more terrorize. People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the world from us. People fear no more their sacrilegious
Christ, Brébeuf, who did this?
It is wisdom
above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic.
Who there? I'll avenge you, my friend. Who's responsible?
Generous. Compassionate.
Damn it, where's the killer?
And must be compassionate.
Got your flank, brother! Hey, what was that?
Compassionate toward the unfortunate, and excellent. We must be compassionate toward the good. We must be generous,
Hey, what was that?
compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the good. We must be generous toward the good, compassionate toward the unfortunate, and inexorable toward the wicked. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity, on triumphs or obstacles, or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. In turn, the dagger of the master, and the poison of ignorance.
I sound bashful! Fashion's the only thing I got in mind! Where are you going? Stop! Where are you going? We'd love to give you a grand...
What the devil? Didn't become an offer for smoke,
People fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy.
How did I get? Causes hallucinations. This will make him look mad. Now we have to make him look dangerous.
The list of names.
It must fall into the right hands, anonymously. If our involvement gets out, it'll tip Germain off.
Leave that part to me.
Nothingness, this monster.
Spineless sheep!
Spirit of kings.
I'll fleece you, I will! Skin it off!
Robespierre natters on about freedom and mercy, while thousands go to the guillotine. Don't choke on his own grief.
The divinities of superstition, in order to implicate him in their transgressions, they endeavor to banish him from the earth, to reign alone with Christ. People feel no more their conspiracies.
Oh,
They can
Andre,
no more
I'll
tear
find
the
whoever
world
did this.
from the breast of its author
No!
than the remorse
From their own hearts. You who are rich, hold up your woeful head. You can again raise your eyes to the
Conduct
sky with
unbecoming. Me?
impunity.
Who the hell does Robespierre think he is?
Your generous
What is he,
devotion
sir?
is not a brilliant folly. The minions of tyranny may be able to assassinate you, but it is not in their power to annihilate you completely. Man, whoever you
You can again think well of yourself. You can attach your transitory life to
immortality, let nature sustain all its magnificence, and within all its empire, supreme being is not destroyed. Let us be spirit and create all operations, as men who determine the empress of all. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracy. They can no more turn to
and the remorse depend only on our constancy and our...
Anger against all plans, imperturbable in the heat of things.
Pray, monsieur.
Marvelous
Might I
and
borrow a handkerchief?
success. Let us not count on unalloyed prosperity. Triumphs of happiness.
or on anything that depends upon the fortune or perversity of another. Let nature thus...
And wisdom all its infinite. The Supreme Being is not
destroyed. Now, whoever you are, you can again think well of yourself.
Hold up your woeful heads. You can again raise your eyes to the sky with impunity. And only constancy and honor. Think well of yourselves. People, fear no more their sacrilegious conspiracies. They can no more tear the rest of it off than the remorse from their own hearts. Let us be ardent in anger against all time.
Look at that strutting pop. Cult of the Supreme. That should set things in motion.
It is wisdom, above all, that our guilty enemies want to drive from the Republic. To wisdom alone does it belong to consolidate the prosperity of empire. As for her, being a list of enemies of the revolution.
500 names here.
Robespierre's gone too far this time.
That set the fox in the hen house.
Pity the hens. Now what?
We wait. It won't take long. Once Robespierre has lost the support of the people, he'll be no more use to Germain. When Germain abandons him...
He's vulnerable. Let's go.
Yes! 일단 여기 가자. 자. 씨발 새끼.
Lyon est toujours le bienvenu.
자, 메인 이벤트. 앙드레 시아닌, 시누스 고전 및 고대 그리스 연구에도 일가견이 있었다. 당대 유명한 문학가와 귀족들의 모임에서 시 작품으로 주목을 받았다. 시아닌은 현대의 호메로스가 되겠다는 야망을 품고 있었고, 혁명 기간엔 주늘날 드 파리의 풍자실에 실어 혁명이 지나치게 가열되는 것을 경계하고 로베스피에르, 마라, 화가인 자크 루이 다비드를 대놓고 비판했다. 9월 학살의 표적이 되자 시아닌은 파리를 떠났지만 1794년 체포되어 단두대에 올랐다. 아하.
Godspeed, citizen.
세니의 시 젊은 재수. 열매는 낫의 위협을 받지 않고 익어가네. 포도 덩굴 위에서 어떠한 공포도 느끼지 않은 채 봄의 물결 속에 녹색이 움트고 이상하지 아니한가. 내 인생의 아침에 이렇게 어두운 구름이 드리워있다니 나의 어둠 속에 웅크려있어야 하는 것인가. 죽음에 대해 의연할지니 나는 울면서 희망하노라. 북풍의 차가운 숨결이여 너로 인해 내가 몸을 굽히지만 다시 의연히 일어날 것이다. 쓰나리 나날이 있다면 달콤한 하나도 올 것이다. 즐거움이 섞이지 않아 언제쯤 다시 볼 수 있으랴. 태풍 없는 대양이 어디 있으랴. 한상은 나의 고통을 잊게 해주는데 반방의 벽이 나를 에워싸고 있구나. 희망의 강력한 날개가 나를 멀리 싣고 날아가네. 살잡이의 그물에서 벗어날 수 있도록 그의 음악이 들리는 동안 바트를 던져대네. 별에서부터 들려오는 달콤한 소리 같구나. 죽음이 내게 오는가. 고요하고 평온하게 자고 있는데 깨어날 때쯤 평화가 왔을지니 후에는 범죄의 후손일 뿐. 나는 매일 아침을 미소로 환영한다. 여기 내가 존재함이 놀랍도다. 때로 즐거움에 불을 밝히네. 내 여정의 끝을 멀게만 있어 보이지 않네. 느릅나무가 줄지어 선 기나긴 길을 보는 듯하구나. 가까운 나무는 지나쳐가고 인생이란 흥겨운 연애에서 나는 앉을 여유조차 없었네. 자네의 입술을 지극히 눌러본다. 포도주 거품이 떠있는 나의 자네. 이제 겨우 봄에 와 있는데도 내가 수확을 볼 수 있을까? 계절을 옮겨다니는 태양처럼 나는 나의 삶을 한 바퀴 완성하고파 정원에서 영광되게 빛나리. 아침에 본 성강이여 나는 직전의 심오함을 기다린다. 죽음이여 너는 왜 기다리지 못하는 거냐. 나를 꿈꾸게 내버려 둘지어다. 절망이 지배는 나의 심장에 수치심이 한영하는구나. 내게 있어 고통은 택하는 길인데 세상을 즐겁고 뮤즈는 노래한다. 그토록 빨리 소멸되지 않기를. 상처받고 부서진 재수인 나는 심장으로부터 입술을 평온할 수 없는 기분을 느낀다. 나의 니래를 잠으로부터 깨운다. 재수의 슬픔, 소망, 나는 들었네. 운을 맞추어 모든 언어와 혼이 난다. 부드럽고 단순하게. 이 노래를 들을 이들은 순진한 학생들은 물어보겠지. 누구와 혼인하였느냐고. 답을 해주자면 그녀의 외양, 행동, 말씨에 우아함이 흘러넘친다네. 그녀 가까이에서 티 없이 배울 수 있겠지. 삶은 하늘이 주신 최고의 선물임은. 토르더트. 로베스피에르의 몰락.